Yo, what's up guys, it is Saintsfan, and last night at the Bethesda E3 conference, we learned so much about Fallout 4. Honestly, it seems like everything you've ever wanted into a game, they put it in Fallout 4. That's what we're going to be talking about, so hopefully this isn't too long of a video, but we're going to be going over basically what we know right now about Fallout 4. Started off with the first big major thing, November 10th of this year, the game is coming out. That absolutely made everybody go crazy on Twitter and on Twitch and stuff last night. All we have to wait is 5 months, so that is going to be amazing. I will also link, if I'm not playing it on the screen, like the complete gameplay and cinematic footage in the description if you guys want to watch it again and again and again like I will be doing after all the conferences today. If you guys didn't hear, there's also a collector's edition that comes with a real life Pip-Boy, which that is so cool. It's actually going to be useful for the game as well. Like, they have a companion app for the phone that you can hook up to the Pip-Boy and you can see some stuff, which is pretty neat. I mean, obviously you don't need to do it, but you know, hey, look, if you want the Pip-Boy, then you can get the collector's edition. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to pre-order the game as well. So get into like actual game stuff and what we learned last night. So the tutorial segment is actually pre-war, so we get to learn a little bit more about what happened before the bombs hit. The game is only going to be on the newer consoles plus PC. We actually did learn today that on the Xbox One, and I'm not sure about the PS4 yet because their conference hasn't come out, but on the Xbox One, you will be able to actually download mods and play. So that's actually really cool for console guys. You can either be a male or a female, and there is a voiced protagonist. So I'm not sure how you guys feel about that. Obviously, in every other either Fallout or Elder Scrolls game, there was never a voiced protagonist. Now there is. I don't know, you guys can let me know in the comment section. Honestly, I don't even care because everything else in this game just looks amazing. In addition to that, there's also dynamic babies, so whatever you make your characters look like, the baby will look somewhat similar. I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. Codsworth, the robot that they showed, he might know your name. They said they recorded over, I think, 1,000 common names, and you know, he'll say that back if you wind up picking one of them. So unlike previous Fallout games where VATS would literally stop time, now it will actually only slow it down. So I actually kind of like this better because it makes it a little bit more, I guess, realistic in a way. And it'll definitely make it a little bit more challenging. There's a new HUD, and it's green. I'm sure you can probably change the color, but like that's pretty cool. There's real-time dialogue, which you can actually walk away from, like in the menu while you're picking what you want to say. If you don't want to do anything, you can literally shoot the guy that you're talking to in the face. So that's actually really impressive. Obviously, the givens, the graphics, the world, it looks beautiful. There's dynamic lighting and physics. Animations are vastly improved. And what's actually kind of neat, and I don't know how often I'll play them, but there are actual mini games that you can play on the Pip-Boy in game. So just some interesting stuff like that. One of the coolest parts that I know, at least for me, I am probably the most excited for was the building aspect. You can actually make your own house or settlement out of supplies that you find, you know, throughout the wasteland. And what's even cooler is that you have to protect these settlements, or the settlement that you make, because it will get attacked. It's not like you just make it and you're fine. People will eventually move in if, you know, it's big enough. And honestly, that's something that's like so cool, at least to me. Like that's awesome. There's also going to be customizable and craftable weapons and armor. They said there's over like 700 mods for the weapons. That's crazy. You can also call in a vertibird for support and use the minigun on the sides. That's really awesome. There's actually going to be sprinting in this game, which Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 did not have. So talking a little bit more about the weapons and the armor. For the weapons, there's going to be, I think they said 40-ish base guns, but again, 700 mods. That's crazy. You can craft weapon parts from in-game items, such as getting steel from wrenches or a toaster. You can take a laser pistol and put a giant barrel and stock to turn it into a laser rifle. There are completely new weapon types, such as the plasma thrower, and the rocket launcher returns under a new name. For the armor, you can have jetpacks on the power armor. Like, that's so freaking awesome. And there's also a new HUD overlay if you go into first person in the power armor. For the building aspect, it's going to be dynamic. You can build what you want. Again, like I said, you basically get the supplies from just scrapping stuff around the world. You can build turrets, flamethrowers, laser tripwires, and more. You can micromanage as you organize electricity for your settlement. Again, the raiders will sometimes attack your settlement, so you have to be prepared. And like I was saying, you can plant crops and get people to actually settle in, so you can make sort of like your own little town. Now, speaking of the raiders, the enemies, there are going to be so many new ones. Obviously, Deathclaws are going to be returning. Androids are going to be coming. blood bugs. We saw a little bit of that in some of the gameplay. There's the mole rats, obviously, which we saw attack the dog, which is another pretty cool feature that they're adding. It's kind of like the Skyrim follower system, although it probably is going to work a lot better. As I'm sure a lot of you guys saw in the gameplay, you can tell your dog or whoever your follower is to go pick stuff up and bring it back to you. But for right now, that's pretty much all we kind of know. I will, if you guys want, do sort of a breakdown. Like, I'll go through the gameplay and we'll sort of pick stuff out and talk about that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. I am super excited about this game. I don't know about you guys, but November 10th, like, that day cannot come soon enough. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. There's going to be a ton more E3 stuff coming out. A bunch of the conferences are today. So if any other interesting gaming news comes out that I'm interested in, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. And as always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.